Hello and welcome back to another video on Attractions with Ash, where after a little bit of a hiatus over the last few weeks, I'm back here out on an adventure here in the West Midlands today, where I'm going to be going. I don't really have like a specific plan in mind. I think I'm just going to keep, hopping around and just having a bit of a relaxing adventure hopefully today, and we'll just see where the day takes us, I suppose.
We are now approaching Snow Hill. Please have your tickets ready for the ticket gates to exit the station. Calling out Jewellery Quarter, the Hawthorns, Smith Hilton Bridge, Langley Green, Matthew Regis, Old Hill.
Here we are, Jewellery Quarter. I have absolutely never been here before. I thought, why not come out here and see how it is. Here we are. Shouldn't be too long before the next train, so I shouldn't be abandoned here too long. But here we are. This is what the day trip's all about. Ticking off all of these stations, going to these places that are not too far away from me, but strangely enough, I've actually never been to before. So let's check this place out. Looks quite an interesting station by the looks of things. It's got an interesting, quite modern looking. There's a train going. I've just got off there. That's going all the way to Kidderminster. But we just got quite an interesting, I suppose, modern looking glass footbridge over the top there. There's a sign there. Yeah, it's actually a bigger station than I thought, to be fair. I suppose you've also got the trams over here. It's also a tram stop, the Jewellery Quarter. Now, of course, as the name Jewellery Quarter suggests, this is quite literally the quarter for all of the jewellers that are made here in Birmingham, and there's even a museum you can visit just down the road from the station here. It's just there, the museum of the Jewellery Quarter, where you can learn all about the history of this area and why it's so important to, I suppose, the local businesses and local economy really here. But it seems like, in a weird way, it seems like a world away from Birmingham, because it's only like a couple of stops down the line. It's only like 5-10 minutes outside of Moore Street and Snow Hill, and yet I've just come out here, and it's nice and relaxing. Obviously, you get the odd car coming past, but it's still it's not absolutely bustling like it is in the city centre, even though it is still pretty much in the city centre, even though it's not in the actual proper centre, I guess you would call it. But yeah, it's nice. Nice coming out here. That's the first station, I suppose, ticked off today. Technically, I guess, Snow Hill maybe was the first one I wanted to tick off, but I haven't really ticked that one off yet, as I haven't got out there yet to have a look round there. I kind of know what's there already because I've walked past it before. But yeah, it's nice to come here and just explore these things for the first time, and that's, I guess, the cool thing about being interested in like train stations and stuff like that. It's just like one day you just have this idea. Oh, I'm just gonna go out and explore these random train stations and see what is in like the local vicinity of them. It's quite fascinating. Well, my next stop on my journey today has brought me out to, well, pretty much the extremities, I think, of the West Midlands travel zone here. Out in, I think it's zone 4. I'm pretty sure it was out here to Solihull, which I've heard not much about before, but obviously I've known it existed before. But, from what I've reckoned before, it's a pretty alright place, pretty nice place to walk through. So I thought I'd come down here. I wasn't originally going to go down one stop to Snow Hill and tick that off, but I thought I'll do that on the way back. I'll come out a little bit further, change it up a little bit. I suppose that's what it's about today, just doing things a bit on the fly. But so yeah. Out here, just walking to the town centre now. Let's have a walk through.
There were quite a few things that struck out to me in my brief time in Solihull, but I think the main thing that stood out to me was the shopping centre, which had a mix of a modern feel and also a historical feel to it as well. Just some of the architecture that you can see here. It was actually quite impressive instead of just like, white walls everywhere. A few stops down the line here, this time on the cross-city line. I'm going to hit out some of the outer suburban Birmingham stops. I'm going to
Kings Norton, Longbridge and Northfield, I think, are the 3 stops that I haven't done, because I've already done before Selly Oak, Bourneville, University, all those. I've just gone up the 5 ways. Had a really nice lunch at the Wetherspoons in town. It's a bit pricier than I thought. They must have put the prices up, because I went for one of my usuals, the all day brunch, and it seemed to be double the price. So I don't know whether they were doing like an offer before, and now they've put it back to normal price or something. But I don't know. But it's a few stops down the line, about maybe 10 minutes to the next one. And this day is going quite well so far. Having quite a lot of fun exploring all of these places that I probably would never have even thought about getting out at before. I thought today is just going to be the day.
We are now approaching Selly Oak. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Get a smoothie. That'd be nice. Oh, I can't wait to make you a coffee again. Oh, that'd be so nice in the morning. I've still got your granola.
So we've made it to the first out of 3 stations, Kings Norton, and it's quite an interesting station to say the least, I suppose. I guess it's one that's very much in need of a little bit of, I guess, regeneration, you could say. Got the old abandoned platforms, the island platforms in the middle. We've got a footbridge over to the other platform over that side. What I found most interesting, though, just walking past, was this old map that's still here. It seems to be from 2018. Just here we are. So that's quite interesting. So you can tell that it hasn't been updated in a while, because we've still got a map from, 8 years ago now. Oh, 7, 8, probably even maybe 9 years ago. Wow, that was a long time ago. It dawns upon you quick, doesn't it? But quite a long platform though. Quite a long platform. So it can definitely probably accommodate more than the 6-car trains that serve this station, but there we go. That's the first of the 3. Next one, I think, the next train to get to the next station is, I think, coming in a few minutes' time, so I've got not long to wait now. So I've just come around the corner from the station and found this place called Northfield Mill, and just started reading it, and it says from early to the 13th century. That is impressive. There's quite a lot of history here. That, I mean, it doesn't exactly, immediately strike out to you as somewhere historic, does it? It's just looks like a a very muddy path that you may or may not slip on if you're not careful. But yeah, that's quite interesting. From early to the 13th century, there were water mills on the River Ree, which I'm guessing runs through here. And you've got a bit of a diagram here. And you've got all of the different local areas. So this is where we've just come through, really. You've got the city centre over here, and you come through Selly Oak, through Cotteridge, which is kind of Kings Norton kind of area, Bourneville here. Then you get to Northfield, and this is where we're going to make our way now, up to Longbridge. That's going to be the final stop, and then we're going to make our way back. But yeah, that's quite interesting, really. It's a heritage trail around here, but 13th century. That's quite a lot of history, and that's something I didn't expect, really. So yeah, I suppose there's always something somewhere that can be of interest, be of historical interest. So that'll definitely teach me to probably do more of these in the future, because I've had quite a lot of fun today. I had quite a lot of fun today zipping around different places within the West Midlands that I've actually never been to before, and some are really surprising, like you would have thought I might have gone to like somewhere like Solihull before, because it's like, a major town within the West Midlands, so you would have thought I might have passed through one or two times, but I don't think I have before. So it was nice to get out there today and just have a look round. And like I said, the shopping centre was really, really impressive. I thought I'd walking in there, I thought it'd be just your bog standard shopping centre, really, just your modern shopping centre, just like rows of shops. But it's actually, it's kind of like a modern shopping centre that you would usually expect with, multiple floors, whatever, mixed with like the designer outlets in terms of design that you seem to get dotted around nowadays as well. So yeah, it was quite interesting to see that, and that was definitely one of the highlights of visiting there today. And now that I'm speaking, I think it's starting to splitter, so I might maybe have to make a dash maybe for the train station. Hopefully there'll be a train coming along pretty soon to take me up to Longbridge, or I might walk it. Actually. There were signs for a walking trail all the way up to Longbridge, so maybe it's not that far. Maybe it is walkable. I'll have to see. I might have to whip out Google Maps, but yeah. Oh, there we go. There's another train. Well, I've just Googled it, and it seems to be, according to Google Maps, only a 22-minute walk to the next station. So I thought, may as well, considering it's the final one that I wanted to tick off, and indeed probably I think I can tick off actually, because then I'd be going outside of the boundary. So yeah, up to Longbridge we go, and then we'll start making our way back, and maybe there might be time for a couple more stations, who knows, on the way back home. We'll have to see, but I think I've definitely achieved a lot today. I think I started at 9 o'clock this morning, and now it's about 3ish in the afternoon, so I've been going 6 hours. But it definitely doesn't feel like it. It's absolutely flown by.